I mean, Lions just completely fell off the planet, but
That's not true. Boom were playing it.
A little bit blind, by the way.
I'm sure they lost.
Yes, they did play it.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually lost with it. But the thing I was going to say about Ogre, and I could be a little bit blind, but I actually think this is the first time we're seeing it in Div 1 Eastern Europe for this tour.
I have no idea. They're not fact checking on
I've definitely seen
I
this
am
hero.
looking at the facts,
Okay.
and I am almost
Don't remember if it's Eastern Europe.
100% positive this is the first time we're seeing it in Div 1 Eastern Europe.
But
Can I,
guess what's
can I
also
challenge
hype?
that?
Yeah.
No, okay, sure.
All right, I'm just gonna challenge that.
Okay, well, here you go. Here. Here are the facts. Not in the list, buddy, so I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
I can't see from here.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, while
he's
there's two
wrong.
blind people looking at lists of heroes, TSpirit Juggernaut is pretty hype. This is like a hero that we've seen lose quite often. I know Fear's very not sold on the hero as a carry, but TSpirit have won with it, have looked dominating with it. I think
Druid.
they like to buy, if I'm thinking correctly, Yotaro buys like Mjolnir into like Basher. And yeah, they win, they dominate with it. It looks good. I'm hyped to see him play it again.
Yeah, he's gonna buy Mjolnir Shard, like every Juggernaut does. Maybe a Manta if he needs it.
Yeah,
He's gonna spin around.
yeah.
Team Spirits turn to battle.
Now he's gonna get linked. We're gonna see Razor if history repeats itself. We're gonna go to
Okay.
game 3.
Yeah. Well, what I really like about this Jug pick, at the very least, despite the link, is that there is no real, like, breaking of the Omni Slash. We've seen so many Omni Slashes get, like, Faceless Void, like, jumps
10
it off,
seconds
so-and-so, like, phase shift, people just leave. Like, at least this DK, Ogre, and stuff, they should just die to it, hopefully. There is
Unless
high
there's a
armor on
Lotus Orb.
DK, but...
Then you can never.
Yeah, if there's a Lotus, that would be a problem. But maybe he can just Omni Slash someone next to the Lotus, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how this Jug does. I mean, I would have just instant picked Lone Druid if I was on Outsiders, but, you know, that's just me.
That's just
Or
you.
a special breed of
Yeah.
Lone Druid players.
Fire
You're
team
playing versus
battle.
Puck, you're playing versus Clock, or you're playing versus Jug. It's actually the freest game ever. It's pretty good for
Team
Stormbreaker
Spirits
too,
turn
but...
to ban.
Okay.
You know, not everyone wants free wins, and I respect that. Sometimes you want to grind for that win.
You know, I think something tells me Fear like did not like drink his milk today. He's just really grouchy on edge. Like he's really flaming a lot of people.
Maybe he had some sour milk or something.
Yeah,
It's a little bit off. It's because he missed his 9 PM Target trip. That's why. That's why I didn't pick up his milk from Target. That was the issue. That's why he's a bit grouchy. He didn't have any milk. It was all off.
It's true.
Fire team battle.
Well,
I can't deny that.
Okay, well it's all good. So you know something else that Jug does really nicely is that when he picks up his Mjolnir, he does a lot of AOE damage. Because when you're Omni
does.
slashing, all of the procs are going off. So during this whole idea is that they're gonna coil, they're gonna Omni slash. Like everyone inside the coil is gonna take a lot of damage. That's what
10
Jug's gonna
seconds
do.
remaining.
So just nice, and obviously like they do have a
5
lot of magic
seconds
damage on
remaining.
Outsiders that he's gonna be able to spin off.
Slardar?
Do not
So-
pick Slardar.
I mean, Night Stalker and Enigma Band, both really good heroes versus the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Night Stalker, you know, you have that ground silence, and Juggernaut doesn't want to buy BKB. It's one of the few carries that does not enjoy going that item because you have that built-in magic immunity. But you kind of have to versus Night Stalker, so they removed it. So what's left? Like
What if
Axe,
Outsiders
Kappa?
just put? Oh, we're talking for Spirit right now.
Kappa.
They could put the Dawn
Fire
off lane.
team pick.
I mean,
Oh my god.
That's great. That's great.
Lyrical's
That is
probably
great.
jumping up and down. He's probably
No, no,
popping off.
Nat, stop talking. I want to talk about dogs here. All right, this is so exciting. Okay, they have
I know,
multiple.
I'm
I'm
no,
gonna cut
they
you
have
off the
multiple
moment
melee.
Outsiders
Shut up,
picks.
Fear. They have multiple melee heroes to put this Iron Shell on, like the Jug, the Clock, the Dawn. All are going to be able to get in the middle of the enemy heroes and do lots of damage with it. If he goes Ags, it's going to be like extra effective. You also have obviously like the vacuum into the coil, into everything. It's like so much damage, so good. I'm super excited. The wall's gonna be fantastic. Like these are Outsiders heroes right now. A lot of them want to be like on the front line. The Razor, the DK, the Ogre. It's gonna like lead to a lot of grouping up that Darkseid's gonna be super effective against. I just think like right now Spirit hitting this super early timing where they can just output so much damage in like this 20-minute mark and just take amazing team fights into Roche, into like objective taking is very scary for Outsiders to defend against.
all right, that's cool and all, but now they're gonna move DK to position 4.
Okay.
Zeus mid, pick Faceless Void carry,
Yeah,
and then that's it. They're gonna win the game.
that's just so not true.
What do you mean? They'll have Zeus plus Void.
Yeah.
Razor DK will be
Okay,
versus
they
the
might
Jug.
do it, but I don't think it'll be good.
Why not?
Because you can just die. Oh, like it, bro.
Lycan got through.
So Lycan, it's a good choice. Like it's kind of like he doesn't play Lone Druid offlane, clearly. Like not many people do, but it's like the same
Shame.
idea.
This is
You're
not
picking
TI3.
a zoo type of hero that will absorb the Omni Slash and just run at the Juggernaut. It's pretty good, and he's gonna spin. He's gonna do some stuff, but I think the Slykin is a mediocre pick. It's not bad by any means. He has a lot of work to do in this game for sure to pull it off.
Awesome. Well, you got to have your words about Darkseer, but I know there's a special
Yeah.
someone out there who has some special words about Darkseer.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go, baby!
I'm so happy.
Yes, Lyrical, please. You get the whole spiel now of Darkseer. You get to repeat whatever Sheep said.
It seems pretty cool. I don't know. I'm just excited. It's gonna be cool. That's all I got.
Dude, it was actually a
He's
plus
speechless.
4 DK, guys.
The budget
Wait, it
analyst
is
versus the
40K.
Chad Doxer enjoyer.
Damn.
Exactly.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, we got our pop-off from Lyrical about Darkseer. We got Fear predicting something else again with no pop-off. Classic. And so the only other reliable thing here is Trent giving us so much insight very quickly about this game.
Well, it's a 4DK. We haven't seen that really since like the quals last year, right? In NA, big shout out to 1437. He was popping off the DK pretty hard, and we had a little bit of a support DK meta. So we'll see if Yamich can just kind of do his thing. Very similar to Tiny in some ways, a little bit worse at it, but he's tanky. He'll stun people,
Okay.
try and win the game.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how Outsiders and TeamSpirit do play this out as we jump into Game 2.
I'm so excited, Trent. It's going to be awesome. Man, game number 2, and TeamSpirit opt to go with a hero that is so dead that we don't even talk about him anymore, except for me. I'm literally the only person. Holy moly. But some cool stuff coming out. Do you like the last pick, Lycan?
Yes, yeah, busted hero, very very strong. So look, this is only like the 11th Darkseer, really, across all regions. That's crazy.
Dude, it's quite rough. It is very, very rough. And oh my goodness, a little bit of an action there. They do scout it out. I think this means that they're going to be able to find that ward up there too.
But I mean, yes. So for those not in the know, Lyrical's a bit of a Darkseer aficionado here. The man, you know, if any hero could carry Lyrical all the way up to the tops of Divine, it was Darkseer.
That's right.
Why am I not seeing him all the time? Give me the lowdown. Give me the skinny.
So a couple of issues that you run into. One, the heroes that he's good against, they're not that great right now. And if you look, like, Wall kind of meh this game, right? You're going to have a Razor in it. You're going to have, like, in the heyday, it was against Terrorblade. It was against Luna. When those heroes were killing it, it was
Like
awesome.
crazy agi stat carries.
Yes, those are the ones. Now, there is something that I'll say I really like in this game, which is that he has a puck. You love playing with puck. You get the coil down. You can vacuum break the coil. And then the other thing is that when you play with Juggernaut, who is currently getting beaten down, it can be really nice to do like spin Ion Shell. It's so much damage over time. 165 on the spin, and then of course you get up to 90. And if you get to the level 20 talent, you just start absolutely wrecking them. But they're swapping lanes because they want to have a better lane setup.
Oh well, Yamich is figuring that one out. It's these high fives collapse. Catches him coming through the jungle. He's just delaying him.
Yeah, and he wanted to, I think, maybe get one Ion Shell off their collapse. Sometimes you want to throw it early to have a double on the way, but he might not have been doing that anyways. Dude, this is terrible. Dude, they actually lost. TeamSpirit, what are you doing? Yo, what happened?
All right, so Darkseer expert, what do you do now?
He's cry. Oh God. Is that
So
really
he just
a better
misses the
lane?
entire first wave.
Oh, jeez. Dude, they're just going to full on tri-lane him here. I mean, Clockwork's one of the best that you can combo it together with, but like level 1 Ion Shell just does no damage.
All right, getting some XP now. The collapse is in there.
Dude, this is the other problem, is that it's so easy to bully the Darkseer at level 1 that, like, I mean, your lane is really important to, like, at least not go tragically bad, and that's what this has happened down bottom.
Yeah, he's also a bit of a passive offlaner, I would say, compared to the people who want to like make plays. Luckily, they have a puck, so that's not like, too huge of a deal.
Right.
He is someone who he plays more like your like Beastmaster style, right? Where like he kind of wants to, like occupy an area for a little bit, as opposed to like smoking up and doing stuff.
No, it's true.
But
and
they have Puck and Dawnbreaker, so they have a lot of like, we're gonna start a fight, Puck, Dawnbreaker, and Clockwork. So it is a really good Darkseer game in that sense. But like you said, he still needs a good start. He needs a decent lane, and this is one way to prevent that.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if maybe even we see him just like at the early going here, sacrifice all his farm, just get levels, and then try and fight with the team. It's definitely not going to be like the big Aghanim Scepter refresher that you tend to see, and instead he's going to have to play a lot more around that Puck and like giving the Iron Shell to him and the Clockwork and the Dawn, and just trying to let them be the ones that make the plays.
4 DK is always pretty interesting, though.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, you pick it versus the Puck all the time for the stun, and when you're position 4, at least you'll still have that. But, like, obviously it's not quite the same in the support role. It could be a little bit rough, especially if they have a lot of damage.
Right.
Which they, I don't know, they have, like, damage over time, like you said, with the Iron Shell and the spin, and so, like, maybe there'll be opportunities for Yamish to get off a second stun in a fight, but I'm a little skeptical of it this game. This feels like they just really wanted the Lycan pick, right? That's essentially DK being sacrificed for Lycan.
Right. Yeah, that seems like it. And I'm not sure how much that's going to come back to bite him or not. I mean, at the very least, it's not going to be easy for them to kill this DK. There you go. Hey.
I mean, I'm a Lycan believer. Probably one of the best heroes of the patch, I think, especially when it's picked late. He's a game winner, you know? He can take over, run down the whole game, and even if you don't snowball or something, the hero still has a lot of value. Between like the vision, they don't have anything good versus the creep this game, other than battery assault, I guess.
Right.
Is kind of okay we've seen lately versus the Helm of the Dominator stuff. So I feel like their pressure of group up is going to be formidable.
Right. Well, and even like, the thing that we talked about earlier of like the Juggernaut spin with Iron Shell, the damage isn't going to be coming out quick enough to deal with DM, I think. And DM can just like turn and fight and beat the crap out of you.
Or run away.
Yeah, or run away, right? Like either one is it's going to be tough no matter what. And right now they're just losing all 3 of their lanes. I guess Puck is having a pretty good time in the mid lane. So that's something. They need that to happen.
Yeah, Maboska at least got the TP out as well, so it won't die. Just goes back to the tier 1 tower. Able to hang around because he's the salve. But trading regen versus an ogre always feels terrible because you're never winning that battle.
Bounties traded off there, and Image comes back in trying to contest where this pull is going on. Ramses will catch the creep wave and link it back up again. So nothing free here being given for TSpirit, and almost loses his courier. Gets away, just down there bottom.
All right, I have a question for you. Will this be the first good Juggernaut game that Fear has seen? Because I feel like every time he gets picked, I always hear Fear on the panel talk about he always wants his Juggernaut lose, and it seems to go that way. Is this a game, do you think? Can Jug do it? Can Yadro do it?
Oh, God, I don't know, man.
He's hesitating. He doesn't like it.
I don't like
really,
it.
he just can't think because he's watching a Darkseer die.
Dude, it's just, it
hurts
so
his
painful.
brain.
It's so painful. Oh, that was a nifty little play there, though. It's still going to die. Okay, that happens. And Mira trying to get maybe a little bit of counterplay here onto Yamich. That's going to be enough. Collapse gets the kill, so a nice little injection of gold there makes a difference.
Oh, that's the dream. You get the XP as the support, but you still get to at least pass the gold off to your core. Very well done there. Yeah, Clockwork and Darkseer are very interesting because like I always like playing Darkseer versus Clockwork because I like to vacuum an enemy team into their allies' cogs. I was thinking that's pretty funny. But on the same team, you can also do some pretty cheeky stuff like that where you have a lot of manipulation, right? They have the coil, and then you're going to have this vacuum. You're going to have the hot cogs pushing. So Outsiders, depending on how this game goes, might end up feeling a little bit like they're pinballs.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite combo to play together with it. You just do so much damage if you Iron Shell up the clock and let him run on in. Can absolutely destroy people in the mid game, but need to get those levels up. And in the other side of the lanes here, you can see that at least mid, Toronto Tokyo hits level 6. So does GPK. Have to watch out for any Thunder God's Wrath attempts.
Well, I know that you've been trying position 4 Darkseer, so it looks like collapses as well. I mean, he's level 3.5. Mira's level 4.25.
Dude. Yeah, it ain't no joke. This is a terrible lane for him. Bottom has not gone well, and it's actually going to get even worse here. If they can kill off Mira, ooh, just barely gets out of there, actually.
All right, he was basically suiciding to give space for Collapse to hit like 4 creeps there, and it worked. I'm so impressed he lived.
It's true. I mean, they need some. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, that happens.
Well, you know, it happens.
Toronto Tokyo chasing through the jungle, gives up on it there. Yeah, pretty substantial lead in the laning stage, and Collapse in trouble again, as they will find him and move on in for the kill. Mira can't do anything to salvage that. And this is a rough one down here. This Razor's getting out of control.
It's making the position for DK look good when it's really not. Like, I mean,
No,
you know, it's just,
no.
But when you can walk up and Dragon Tail in these situations, because the laning setup is going so poorly for the Darkseer, and he has a Razor who benefits so much just from that 2-second stun, it's such a good way of making this viable for Yamich.
It's true. And I mean, getting him off to a hot start, like obviously only boots right now, but if you can get into a Blink Dagger on this DK, that game just feels really tough. Good stun, but the pullback afterwards, setting up for enough of a kill here though. Yamich in some trouble. Will they have enough damage? Yes, they bring him down. Mira gonna pay the price afterwards though.
Yeah, in the end, it's still just a trade, unfortunately. They just need a W down here, you know?
That ain't coming. Unless Puck's down here too, they're not going to get it. I don't think so.
That
I know
is
what
the
you
question
mean.
too, because we've just been looking at bottom players this whole time, because mid is just, you know, whatever. They're just sort of farming it up. Top, very similar situation. Hard for them to actually track down and kill DM. By the way, DM doing great. Has more last hits than Yadoro in what's mostly been a 1v2 lane. Hakoda was up here for a while, but between the manipulation of the wolves and moving the creeps and stuff, DM's just been doing so much work up here. Absolutely crushing it.
I mean, it does definitely feel like we've been mainly, well, actually, hold that thought. Jump forward, coil afterwards. Mira right on top of him. Cogs catches him in it. And now GPK in some trouble. Collapse making the move over, trying to finish it off, and they will get him. Toronto Tokyo turns now, vacuum forward onto 2 of them. Razor makes the movement over, and they will kill off Mira. And afterwards, I think Collapse is going to go down again. Doesn't have Surge back up again for a second. There's the Iron Shell there onto the small creep, which will give him one last hit, but loses his life afterwards.
He almost found an escape there with the help of that Centaur Stomp, but Yamich had been wisely holding the stun for so long at that point that it wasn't given an opportunity to TP out. And so who was the real winner in all that? Puck got some gold, some XP. I guess it was Puck, right? Got some gold, got an XP, didn't die. Pretty good. And, well, on Outsiders, it's Razor. He's got 410 gold and 357 XP.
Jeez.
On Ramses. That's a big injection. As someone who wants to, like, keep staying in the lane. Because, like, Collapse, again, he kind of has to be here. I don't think he's really ready to go jungle. I mean, you can with level 3 Ion Shell, but it's so much more valuable to be in lane. But you can't be here versus this Razor. Like, do not get walk-off stun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad to watch.
Does have the jump away, but Mira trying to save his life. Cogs pushback. Collapse still going to be under fire. Has a wall if he wants to drop it to try and get out. Mira, though, is going to be caught. Collapse goes down. Mira goes down. And it's been only these two pretty much that feel like they have just been catching the brunt of the Outsiders draft.
No, it is them, dude.
Yeah.
They're 4 and 4 of the kills.
Yeah, that hurts. I mean,
this is when you're playing your pub and you're like, what's going on down there, man? I'm winning my lane. What are you guys doing?
I mean, this is just the lot that they're leading in life. It's,
top didn't call missing. Lycan's bottom.
Yeah, I like that. It's good. Well, 2K gold lead. Mira comes back in. He's getting close to level 6, but with no transformation.
You know who else is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yamich is almost there, bud. He's almost ready. He's gonna have that range stun pretty soon.
Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. And he's what, going... Is he going to go for the full Soul Ring first? He might.
He's just playing tiny. He's just doing the same thing. He's going to go Soul Ring Blink.
Oh, Mira? has hookshot available, wants to save it, but will just go for it in the end. And afterwards, they bring on in Collapse, and it'll be more than enough to bring him down. Also getting that Helm of the Dominator creep. Much needed.
That was a lot of gold. That was his entire army from DM, because he's like, oh, maybe I can save him. But then with the Dawnbreaker coming through, there wasn't really much hope. And Miposhka will be 6 now, just off this mid wave. So time to smoke up with the next hook shot, I reckon. Go for another kill. Bring the puck this time.
Yeah, I mean, that actually is huge for him. Like, now a decent window here for TSpirit. They throw another Ion Shell on, and if they stick around too long on DM or shows himself, can definitely die to the combo here. Mid lane, Toronto Tokyo pushing in the wave. Couple of TP rotations to deal with that aggression, but it's Collapse and Mira playing together. Hookshot back up in 3, but they do get scouted. Surge forward, find Hakoda. Ready to pull him back in here. Meanwhile, Puck works the rotation too. They find the Razor. Hookshot wall on top. They find him and get the kill. Toronto Tokyo in trouble. DM is there as well. And Collapse is eventually going to get ran down. Can't drop any trees to stop the pressure. But they might have gone a bit too far on TSpirit there, trying to finish off Hakoda. Not going to get him. So it was looking good for a moment. Only ends up in getting the Razor kill and losing 3 in turn.
And he actually just straight up died to support DK stun.
Yeah.
He just got stunned into Zeus ulti, Heavenly Jump, all the bursts. They threw it all on top of him for the kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Tough stuff indeed. Toronto Tokyo trying to stop the push from coming in. But it is so much pressure with the DK form and having that Helm of the Dominator creep already there. They do kill it. So that's something. Much needed.
Stacking his creeps all this. Mira as a hook shot will hit.
All right, ready to keep it going. DM, slow, chase, running in, finding a chance for a kill, and DM is dead. Can they get any more afterwards? Meanwhile, Starbreaker Collapse makes the escape. And another kill going their way.
Ooh, a delayed TP there, but I guess this coil, well, it must have been like a second on CD or something.
Yeah.
No, not able to stop him.
Very interesting.
Collapse, by the way, finally getting that space. He's looking at a Wraith Pact.
Yeah.
Darkseer, you know, in the past, Mechs, Greaves, and Eggs have been like the big staples of the hero, and he hasn't really been that popular since Wraith Pact was really much of an item.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's recognizing that this game is not about him. It's all about Yadoro here, who did finish off the Battle Fury. So making him stronger, giving him Surge, giving his team Ion Shell, and setting up for kills. Does sort of give him now a kind of back seat going for this this Wraith Pack build.
Well, the other big buffer in this game, Hakoda has maxed the Bloodlust.
Oh,
the wolf dude.
Yeah, catches him there. Although Dawnbreaker running in, Yamage getting burned by the Ion Shell does go down. They lose 1, and well, they're gonna lose 2. It looks like. As Miposhka eventually dies.
Look at Ramses. Level 4 Bloodlust right now. This is pretty frightening. Like,
yeah,
he
you're not wrong.
even didn't take his multicast until right now. He just got to that level 8. He has just been maxing Bloodlust and following Ramses around while he's like farming the jungle and stuff. And we don't see that much Ogre, but like Ramses on this Razor, he is going to abuse everything that you give from Bloodlust, right? It's just everything that a Razor wants.
True. Yeah, that's scary. The more you think about it, he's also going boots of travel next, so he could be in every fight. Oh, jeez. Scary. This is the good Razor. We've seen a lot of Razors run into some issues, but this one's looking very good.
Well, it's despite 4 kill leads, only a little bit of gold. Game still relatively even, as you were recently mentioning. Yadoro finished on the Battle Fury and starting to actually get into the bigger items, the gameplay items, not just the farming items.
Yeah.
How good of a game does he have here? He has Spin TP, pretty much always. Like, what's ever gonna stop Spin TP? Like a Lycan Bash.
Yeah, something like that.
So pretty unlikely. So we're spin TPing for days. So that's always a good sign. So we have the delay possibilities between a Darkseer, a Puck, and free spin TPs. So if they don't want to fight, Spirit don't necessarily have to. And when they want to fight, they have Hookshot as well as the Solar Guardian. So what you can do is you create this scenario where it becomes like a cat and mouse game of outsiders like trying to chase you down. And then you don't know if you're like chasing someone who's about to TP or chasing someone who's about to have 4 heroes appear out of the fog, which can get a little bit dangerous. But they have Wolves, they have the Zeus Lightning, and they also just have tower pressure because of this like support DK, but mostly the Lycan and the army. So I think that outsiders need to not fall into the trap of chasing mice and just chase the towers that don't actually run away from you.
Fair enough. I like that idea as well. And of course, the other big one's going to be Roche eventually, which shouldn't be too hard for them either. Again, the big problem is just going to be like if there is that big fight and they're grouped together, which you're going to be because of vacuum. Big old Omni Slash with Battle Fury that will rip them to shreds.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
It's something to watch for. But for now, again, 1,000 gold lead. Mira heads on over. They have this nifty little ward, which is scouting Yadro and Mira simultaneously. Is collapsed down bottom, chasing with Miposhka onto Hakoda. Does manage to get a little bit of distance and runs away. Very quick with the surge.
Yeah, a couple of nice wards. They have another ward down bottom. I really like this one from the tier 2, but Hakoda, well, he's going to die. But because Collapse can be playing down here so often that you want to know when someone's there to back up Collapse on this lane and when it's just Collapse on the Darkseer.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of those moments if there is one. And Ramsey's realizing that danger is going to leave down bottom and up top. Yadro in the area of Yemich. They do have GPK nearby, but there's no way you can find a kill onto Yadro in this game right now. Still just trying to get gold for Yemich's Blink. Ooh, BKB. Force it out. Down bottom, Ramses. Thought about chasing. Gives up on that one, but DM, he's the one that's making the move instead.
Yeah. Toronto Tokyo wants in here, right? He wants to fight, doesn't he? Like, no BKB, but they don't have enough damage, I guess, left in the tank.
Well, it's too scary. Interesting.
And speaking of damage, the Mage Slayer this game. After the Witchblade. Pretty cool from Toronto Tokyo.
Yeah, that's really nice against Zeus. Just reduces 35%.
Yeah, Zeus Razor.
Oh, goodbye, Mira.
Well, you know.
Well, DM ended up getting that kill with the Ice Fire Bomb. And they keep this bottom lane pushed out. Yeah, right?
Well, we love to see the Ancient Ice Shaman doing work. You know?
So often underappreciated, man. And down bottom again. They find him. This time, DM in some trouble and gonna get killed off. The Ion Shell damage was enough as Hakoda chased a little bit. Yemich looking for the stun, but they're gonna let him go here. Still,
the boost of travel counterplay is very interesting from Ramses, right? Because like Miposhka kind of knows he's gonna die for these plays. I feel like he has maxed out hammer, which is a crazy amount of damage, but he doesn't have that much survivability after if there's gonna be numerous heroes left. He's just like, yeah, you coil them, I'll hammer them, I'll stun them if I can, and we'll hope they kind of die during the burn duration essentially. But if I fall after, that's sort of all right. And then Ramses is there trying to TP in and like mop and bucket it up.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is interesting. And that's where, again, as Toronto Tokyo jaunts, gets out, I think he's away. Blink not there for Yemich. Damn, dude. I can't believe he got out of that.
Yeah, it was the ward. Their smoke popped on the other side of those trees just as he was already waning rifting to try and kill the wave. And the instant counter smoke, coil up in 3 seconds. They're running at GPK. Well, they drew a line to GPK.
Okay. Scan. Doesn't find anybody in the intermediary area.
Oh, they got him.
They got him right there. And coil down. In some trouble. Can they chase it down? Hook shot off the mark. Oh, my God. Haste to GPK making the moves. And now Razor moves on it. And they immediately just have to get the heck out of here. trying to run, trying to escape. Surges himself, collapse, escaping. Toronto Tokyo still out of there. And John not going to quite be there. So they take down Toronto and Mira.
Yeah, he preemptively ulted for this on DM because he knew they were going to Roche. Once they were on the run there, like, we're going Roche 100%, even if we don't get the puck kill. I think at this point. So, miscommunication by... Oh, he tips Mira on the miss hook shot. Not having the puck move out of the way for the hook shot follow-up, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was free. There's no way to miss that.
Meanwhile, though, collapse. They move on in with one. Yadaro there. Maposhka trying to bring down anybody. They have Ramsey's BKB pop, but Yadaro in trouble and eventually going to die. So the wheels kind of falling off here over these last couple of minutes as Outsiders take it.
I thought maybe the collapse illusion could deny it.
Would have been big.
I like how they're just not killing it. Guys, it's right there. Punch it once. All right, fine.
It's 5 gold. It's so it's so sad.
Support players. I see that gold, you know.
I think
This
GPK's
is a
dead.
bold go. Is he?
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That was a rough one. I mean, yeah, Collapse needed to be there to help out, and instead, he's just going to end up falling as well. Oh, man. 4K gold lead gives him the tip. We're not anticipating the boots travel.
Okay. I got nothing on that one. I don't know. I guess he was thinking like you vacuum him and then I'll hit the hammer and then like they can't kill him. He is Kaya Sanj and Essence Ring. Those two heroes do not have the damage.
Yeah. I think that if there weren't TPs, they could bring him down, just like slowly whittling him to death. But it's one of those things where they were there too quickly.
Yeah. Well, TSpirit certainly looking out of sorts with plays like that, and Outsiders complete opposite. They've been very clean game 1 and looking great in game 2 as well. Now a 10-kill lead, 4K gold, and they just want to keep up the aggression. They're gonna find Toronto Tokyo.
Oh, he has blink.
Yeah, not much you can do there.
And gets out of there. So a lot of couriers being sniped by Mira. They gotta get some type of kills in this game, that's for sure. Oh, spin, TP out. Yadaro living. Mira looking like he's going to do the same.
And Toronto Tokyo feeling the pressure of his position this game, not even going to go for the Lincolns, despite how nice it would be versus some of these heroes. I think he knows he needs like Kaya Sanji, he just needs to push waves. He just needs to be out there and be a face.
Can I just say I'm loving this? This is all going in the notebook of, you know, why Darkseer needs to be buffed. For all you Valve folk out there, just keep it in mind. Just, you know, look at what's happening here. It's a hard game. Outsiders, they've got 2.5 minutes left on the Aegis. Let's see what they try and do with it. Yadaro, spin. Does not have TP. Is in some trouble. Hookshot comes in. Mira Force Staff afterwards. Trying to escape, and Thunder God's Wrath Collapse gonna drop the totem behind him, but I think that just means it's more gold going the other direction. Throws the Iron Shell onto the illusion and tries to escape, but there's nowhere left to go. And on the other side, DM kills Maposhka too. They're all falling, Trent.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a massacre.
They're just running away. They're not hitting any creeps. At least Toronto, you got to the other side of the map, right?
There you go.
And he's pushing it out.
He's gonna have to spin TP again.
One of those games.
Oh man, difficult. Wow.
Hey, it's only a 3K lead.
Lines.
You know, the lead's shrinking.
That's fair. It's a fair point. Where there's a will, there's a way.
And another 4 minutes after this Aegis is gone, there'll be a shard. So
there you go.
Maybe we'll see that. A blink up here. Oh, but wait, Mira actually living.
Hello, hello.
Gamer?
Big gamer.
Yeah, he was definitely giving the wave like you're dead, and he got out of there. So well done.
They're just trying to get some vision down now too. It looks like around the rest of the map. Maposhka's heading out on it. This game is looking super tough. Meanwhile,
Well, they know what they need to do.
what's that?
Push waves, baby.
There you go. Ramses has the refresher now too. He is so freaking farmed. They got Ags, Zeus, everything coming together for Outsiders. And in the meantime, we're going Pipe for Clock, Blink for Darkseer. You're going Kaya on Puck, and Jug in the meantime trying to get in towards the Lincolns.
The Wolves were going to block the Ancients, and well, Maposhka's dead, and Yato's just like, bye, buddy.
Spin CP. The highlight of the game for TSpirit right now.
I'm thinking about
Toronto
Scythe on
Kyoto.
DM.
Okay. Sounds very cool. Rocket Flare's scouting things out, and Roche is capable of responding in 3 minutes as the Aegis is going to be reclaimed.
Has been killed.
But to be honest with you, I don't even know if that's going to set them up to try and go for another like push. Did he just, yeah, he lost his
That was
Lincolns
his
too.
Lincolns. Yeah.
Yeah.
For 2 minutes.
Yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts a lot. All right, Blink done on Collapse. Let's see what they can do.
Does it change anything?
You could do some cool stuff with like Coil Break. It's going to be the main thing, I think. And then Omni Slash on top of it.
Are scattered.
But
Okay.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower
that's
is
true.
under attack.
I actually like it
outs-
with the Omni Slash.
if Outsiders play it right, though, I don't think it matters. He needs
Well,
15.
we already saw last game. They were very good at dodging that idea of the group up and getting punished for it.
Right.
We have a Frenzy now. We have Bloodlust and Frenzy available on Ramses. Can I see this guy's attack speed here? Let me see. Juice him up.
Bottom tower is under
All right, if Outsiders get greedy, this could be the moment right here. Collapse just needs to not get his Blink broken right away, but this is potentially the moment.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh,
We'll
they are
see.
not bringing the other heroes, so
Never mind.
they've decided
not
this is
the
not
moment,
it
Trent.
yet. No. Yatoro, you know what, guys? He's up top. He's got this little spell called Spin. He's got this item called TP. Oh, would you believe it?
Amazing. And he's out of there.
Yamich is dead in the river.
Okay. All right.
Yamich
Little
is super
things here
dead.
and there.
There we go.
Yeah, they got him. They got him. They got him. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Do they go for any more? Already Dawnbreaker dead. Mira dead. Just getting gobbled up by the old Wolfie, man. God, TSpirit needs so much time. I mean, again, it's only that 6k gold lead like you're talking about, but it just feels so rough right now.
It is funny that they found themselves in the exact same situation again, though. Just like
Double blink.
Don't get hit by everything.
A chance. No, BKB, the answer. And in some trouble now. Yatoro dropping down lower and lower. Can he survive through it? He tries to take it up and get away. Barely able to escape on nothing.
How did he live? I thought that Nimbus was going to kill him for sure.
I think that there was a Wraith Pack still on the Zeus, maybe. I'm not sure.
Wow, that was wild.
God. What a rough one. This is painful, Trent. This
Now,
one
I mean,
hurts.
his courier's alive, so he's Lincoln's now at the very least. That's good.
Let's go.
All right, the smoke
right.
up.
Ooh, and it's a quick Roche spawn. I
Radiant
Dun,
wonder.
dun, 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 dun.
I wonder if they could sneak it. Are they crazy enough?
That we know the answer to. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think they can actually kill it that fast. Oh, not
That's,
Yamich. Anyone but Yamich. Okay, anyone but Yamich or Hakoda. They just gotta find a core. Do they have another smoke? This might be a re-smoke situation. You're in that desperate of a spot.
Radiant's middle
They're
tower
gonna
is
try.
under
We'll
attack.
see. Smoke's about to wear off as the creep is there. They run on in. Hello, Yamich. How are you? They see the creep and are gonna kill the creep. One last gasp here. There are wolves all around. Jump forward, stun onto the puck, but a little bit of a save. Oh no. He popped so quickly. He just came down and died.
Yeah, and Trontokia was alive anyway.
Oh, jumps on in, spin on top of one. Yadaro can't get your damage stolen, my friend.
Guys,
Takes over the centaur, vacuum wall, back onto two. Yamich is there with the stun afterwards. Mira can't do a thing, tries to find the catch onto Zeus. It won't matter. They're all dying, one by one, being picked apart with nowhere left to go. Oh, it hurts.
You just have Trontokia and Yadaro just hanging out by the wall like, no, come fight us here. Oh my god, they actually came.
They gotta move on in on it. This is gonna burn down Hakoda, okay. A chance. They still have Omni, but Puck is already dead. And trying to get in a range, it's not gonna be there. Oh, it hurts. Yemich will likely go down, but it comes at the cost of so many lives. Oh man, but I mean, they kind of salvaged it a little bit.
Hey, they had
Buybacks.
Yeah, and they lost Gem at the very least. So
Okay.
they gave that over. Roche did not go to Outsiders. Yadaro didn't die. Trontokia did die in the end. That was a bit rough. That E-Blade. Whew. He got zapped. He actually got hit by Pisces for so much damage all in an instant.
It ain't no joke. Zeus does so much damage in these late game scenarios. Wow. I mean, it is a tough hill to climb right now for TSpirit, and Outsiders just looking incredible. Men on a mission. Let's see though. I mean, I guess that for GPK, so after going into that E-Blade, he's gonna go going back now for Octarine with just a casual Sange in his inventory. That's pretty awesome.
It's a quality build. Yadaro just constantly up here though. That spin TP has his options.
Yeah, and he knows that, I mean, he's got to be the one to do it kind of in this game. Nobody else can survive. I mean, even Toronto Tokyo is dying.
Yo, Yamich TP's down here. Well, what's the plan here? I mean, he knows Puck's there.
I think
He's just taking a different angle.
I think almost anybody dies if he finds them solo. But they're heading into the pit. Do scout it with the clock.
All right, Hakoda, catch this hook.
They fight best when they're together. Killing off the wolf. Dropping down the healing ward, scouting out the area. They kill the healing ward with the wolf. Oh man.
That was petty.
Dude. The wolf vision is just so hard to deal with too. Yeah.
Look at this smart juice swallowing ripper. You see this thing down by the bottom rune? Look how huge he is.
Oh, he died.
Oh, this guy saw
He's
him.
gone.
Gone but not forgotten.
There it is. TSpirit. Smoke up is 4. Gotta find
so
something.
Funny. He's tumbler toying to these high grounds. He's holding on to it to do this.
Yeah.
Over and over, and it's so good. Everyone does this lately. We're always popping smokes like this. Oh, there's one. There's
He sees
Maposka.
him. I mean, Pushka, if they want to jump on him, he might just die so quickly. Wait, but the wrap. Mira. Scouts it. Hook shot in. Finds one.
he
Not
jumped.
going to stay on target. The Heavenly jump away, although starting to burn him down. Do they have enough damage? No. No. They really don't. I can't emphasize enough how much they do not have the damage. Collapse will manage to TP out of there. And Yadaro, oh, Lincoln's has spin TP, trying to wait as long as possible, but eventually has to go for it.
Man. this is a painful one.
Yeah, dude.
It's like they're just trying everything they can think of to make this work, and it's always just the same answer. And it's 2 games straight of pretty much the exact same situation. The only thing better about this game is that they have better heroes for catching these waves and just like split pushing. That's really the only difference. Other than that, it's almost a total repeat performance here. And again, Outsiders, they're just playing so disciplined. They're doing a great job of getting the vision forward. They know when the smokes are coming. They're popping the smokes. They're getting their Aegis. They're playing aggressive only when they have the Aegis and the advantage. And it's just clean Dota.
Very, very clean Dota indeed, as they now claim that Aegis and even pick up the Aghanim Shard for Razor of all heroes. He has a Scotty now done on Ramses. So freaking farmed. 15k gold lead, and I mean, if they want to, they can keep her slow rolling this. Take down the towers when they feel like they need to, but this game is looking good for them.
They're close to having all 3 cores ahead of the Juggernaut. I think DM is just a little bit behind right now.
That's why. Yeah, and it's just a bit of a tough game, Trent.
I mean, you see that. You just gotta feel a little bit bad at least.
Bit of a tough one. You're not wrong, dude. And Zeus is just holding on to the Philosopher's Stone too. GPK is like, well, I don't need anything else.
At least they're getting neutral items this time.
That's true. Silver linings. DP's on back home now. And Outsiders, they walk forward on TSpirit. Ramses tries to do some damage. The silence there, full combo, gets demolished on Toronto Tokyo. Did not stand a chance. And he doesn't have buyback, Trent. That is
no, he went overwhelming blink.
That is a rough one.
Go Wraith Pact.
18k gold lead.
Delay.
As Ramses will just stand in front of him, say, come and deal with me. He just walks away afterwards. He's moving so fast. Yemich under control with the Force Staff afterwards. Mira hoping to escape. Second round BKB. Ramses going in a bit deep here. Stun afterwards. Yadaro
saving Omni Slash for next game.
True.
Doesn't want it to get Lotused. Has he Omni Slashed yet? I'm not even joking.
I have not seen one Omni Slash.
I haven't seen one.
Oh, and this always feels bad. Collapse, you can feel he just wants to make a move, surges himself forward, but can't get anything. Jump forward, says, let's go one time, make it happen. Is there a moment, a chance, a hope, a dream? Collapse, make it happen. No more vacuum, no more spin. Potentially no more game, as Outsiders just manhandling TSpirit here. Running forward, they got anything? No.
They have 2 Lotuses as well, so he has to be really careful about the Omni.
Yeah.
Like, that's why he's not letting it rip, because Yamich is putting it on top of Ramses, and then it's just like a total bait that when it drops, he's just going to pop his own, right?
True.
It's very tricky.
Game is hard. God, and Ramses is about to freaking... What is he even buying? Is he buying a butterfly? There's something coming.
He's working on some stuff. I mean, why don't we just why don't we just get like a Radiance, you know? Maybe a Rapier. Let's get a Rapier.
I like that.
I feel like that would help spice up this game a little bit, you know?
A chance. Ooh, Refresher. I like that on Zeus. Damn, dude. He's gonna do so much damage. I think
yeah, he can like solo kill anyone. Like off of a Yamich stun. If he's in range, they're definitely dead. Even not in range, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Ready, guys?
Yeah, Hakoda giving Collapse the tip. I mean, listen, buff Darkseer. That's all I got to say. Just make it happen. This hero's rough.
He has not progressed at all since he bought that blink.
No, it is. Oh, he got a shard. The normal punch, Trent.
Bad. Yes,
the normal punch.
What could be more frightening than a normal punch? Not a mega punch, a fire punch, a frost punch, a mighty punch, a fearsome punch, a powerful punch, but a normal punch. I mean,
Yadro hurt you. Yadro hurt you for a second. He had a rapier queued up, which is back for the Sange now, but there was dreams of a rapier there.
Oh, he's in rapier territory for sure.
Oh yeah. All right, TSpirit, time to get together. We'll see what they decide to do. Oposhka ready to join the squad at a moment's notice with the old Solar Guardian. Can Team Spirit do it?
He's the neutral item farmer. I can global back in, guys.
Yadoro gives him the old spin down and then run away. But right on top, Collapse is dead. And Yadoro potentially soon to follow. A whole grip of damage gets dropped out there. As tier 2 tower is going to fall. They have buyback on the Darkseer. Can they do it? Can they hold? Zeus, refresher ready with absolutely everything up again. Hook shot in. Oh my god, there's so much damage coming out from the Zeus. Double round of lightning. So much lightning. Stop the lightning. Thor came out today in theaters now, and Zeus is giving us a first-class view of it as they normal punch Ramses. He can't handle the pressure of the normal punch, nor the wall, but actually he can, and they just back away again. Oh, man.
Yeah, he took 2,400 damage from Zeus on that puck. It was just everything. It was just all the spells. You can get E-bladed at least once, if not twice.
Collapse tries to stop it again. Not going to happen. Wall is going to expire, and they can't deal with the creeps, let alone the heroes. Hook shot again onto Ramses. Vacuum onto all with the Omni Slash. It was something, but it wasn't enough. Oh, jeez. And there's the jump forward. They find Collapse. Looking for more. Yimich getting burned. Okay. A couple of chances here. An opportunity. Yadoro trying to keep himself alive. But as the buildings fall, so do the chances for poor old Team Spirit here.
I would once again just like to praise Outsiders for how incredibly lame they played this game. I think that is the key to victory versus Team Spirit. Just lame them out. Go get items. Go get farm. Only commit to fights when you're really strong. Only fight like when you have to with these big items. It's perfect.
Doing everything they need to right now.
It's what we call optimal Dota, ladies and gentlemen. You might not like it, but it wins.
It's very, very clutch and clean execution.
They can't fight what they can't see.
Man. And they can get together again because they've got everything back up again just about. Satanic now done for the Razor. They're going to go check Roche. Not even capable of responding yet. Maybe they'll sit here for a whole minute. There's a chance.
It would fit the bill as to how this game's been played. And, well, Yadaro's like, you know what, guys? I got one Omni Slash off. I think it's time I buy Rapier. Because, like, the next one, it'll be good.
It'll
be real good.
That's all they can hope for.
All right, smoke time. Like you said, everything back up. 3, 2, 1. Zeus ulti back online. Here we go.
Bang, bang. Good spin. Yadoro living. Well done.
Soften him up a little bit. A little tenderizing there from the puck.
Kill the Wraith Pact. 100 gold. And Rack's starting to drop.
Radiant's middle barrier.
Oh, they also have that Ogre Shard. Hook shot in from downtown. Tries to get the Cogs. Pushback will be there. BKB out from Ramses, though. In some trouble. They've already lost the clock. And now the jump in from Puck. Need to get an Omni Slash here. It's back off cooldown, but it's not going to be enough damage yet. The Rax is falling. Another round of Glyph here as they try and hold off on Team Spirit. But it is going to be Mega Creeps.
Where's the normal punch?
It's not there.
Punch them.
There's no normalcy about it. Aposhka does have Ag Solar Guardian, though. Got some evasion.
Boom.
Team Spirit, never give up, never surrender. They did not get the memo about the GG. That's right.
Yeah, they don't know.
Neutral items? They could still get tier 4s also.
Get out there, Maposhka. Do your duty.
Time is nigh.
Is a great conductor.
He's 1,000 gold away from Rapier. It's the only thing they can help him now. Oh, interesting.
Right, level 25 talent, 500 health, pretty much. That's nice.
I'm a little surprised he didn't go for the extra Omni Slash duration.
Scanning.
Not a lot of value when you only use it once.
I guess that's true. Yeah, you're not wrong. He's using his health pool a lot.
I can't believe his courier's still sitting in those trees. I would be so scared. They just
God, he's
they
so
pinged it.
close.
Ogre pinged it.
Oh no. No. Dude,
They-
that's
they
crazy. They're aware. They want to give him a shot.
Yeah, that's true. They're like, you know what? Let's let him get the rapier, so then maybe we'll get it. All right, there it is. It's on the way home.
If
He
there
did
was
the
a way.
lock strat, at least.
Nice.
Pro tip. I'm sure many of you know this, but in case you're a carry player out there and you don't, and I need to save you, do this every time with your rapier, please. Lock it until it's home.
All right. Trent, you might think
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
I do.
You might think I'm crazy, but there is a way here that they could win this game.
I
on
love
Team
to, I love
Spirit.
to hear it. Okay, what is it?
You've got the vacuum. You've got the
vacuum.
cogs.
You got the cogs.
You've got Maposhka coming in from downtown.
Yeah.
And an Omni Slash with Rapier. Where there's a will, there's a way. And that's the way.
Which
They've
who's
got
Will?
Collapse apparently is gonna have to be Will in this experience.
Okay. All right. So he's the Will. Gotcha. Okay.
Roshan has fallen to
There's an Aegis. How does that factor into things?
Listen, they've got the Penta Edge sword. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. They're ready now. Look, Yadaro, he's laughing. He knows it's coming. The time is nigh. GPK is not aware of the strength that's about to be unleashed upon their faces. They almost are, what, 20 gold away from Pipe. It's all coming together. Collapse.
The item.
Pipe is out now. Outsiders. They're in some trouble. Yadaro drops it down. They don't find the kill. A lot used right there. An
All right, now,
opportunity for the
Outsiders, run.
turnaround. They're ready. They're ready. They're moving. Moving and grooving. Outsiders are not prepared for the danger that's about to be unleashed upon them. The hook shot completely off the mark. The Hex in some trouble. Yadaro goes on in for the spin. Collapse looking for the vacuum. Casts nothing. And I think that they are going to turn it now. Team Spirit ready for the turnaround. Omni Slash down. Big old ulti coming out, doing nothing. And GG is called. Outsiders are going to take it 2-0.
Outsiders. Oh,
Man.
what a crushing series. They actually crushed them so hard. It's kind of brutal. I love to see the celebration right there too, because I mean this is a huge win. Absolutely massive. This is so much impact going towards the major. It is crazy.
Yeah.
Every other
No,
team
it's
in the top four is just like, oh no. Oh geez. we're doing that, huh?
Well, and I think the other big thing about this, right, is like thinking about this team getting first in this region matters so much because of those points. You know, the sort of struggle that they've had, they need to pick up a lot here. And I mean, if they can get on top of Eastern Europe, like they might actually have a shot to get in direct off of points from for TI. So a lot on the line in that one.
Man, that was two just complete clinical performances from Outsiders. Really not much more to say, honestly. They saw the win condition, and more importantly, they saw the win condition of Team Spirit both games. I think that was
Right.
even more important. You know, it's like where you have that evolution in your brain of watching the other person when you're playing a 1v1 fighting game. That was them. They, you know, their own gameplay was important as Outsiders, but they were also paying attention to what Team Spirit needed. And they just ensured they never gave it to them in 2 games straight. And it made for some really slow, clinical, surgical, nice words for lame Dota.
Love it. Love to see it. And, you know, when you execute, that's what you got to do. Impressive stuff. We're going to hear more from Outsiders in just a little bit. But for now, we're going to go to a quick break, and then the panel is going to break down all that we saw right after this.
An upset that not a lot of people would have seen coming is this Outsiders taking it 2-0 up against TSpirit. This breaks TSpirit's undefeated streak. Firstly,
Yeah.
actually, that's kind of the only really important thing. The other important things, though, that we can start talking about is this game too. We can start breaking it down a little bit. The first one being the lanes. I know that there were some lane swaps going on. Outsiders doing the absolute most that they possibly can to shut down what advantage TSpirit may have had.
All right. Darkseer had a little bit of a rough one.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I felt really bad for him. He just was getting like run down by this Razor like constantly. He died a bunch of times. They were taking unfavorable trades like Darkseers and like Clock would die to kill the support in the lane and feed the Razor. Like he just came out so far ahead on the Razor. It was so hard for Darkseer to do anything. And like DM rotates bot as well and like chases him down the lane, takes the tower. Like this dude got no space at the start.
Why did he have a bad lane?
I was leaving that open for you to explain because
okay,
you
so
seem so excited about it.
I am super excited about
Yeah,
this. All
yeah.
right, but anyway, so basically what I suggested with the Razor with DK Pos 4 is they sort of did it. They put their carry, though, in the off lane, and they didn't want this DK Razor lane against their Juggernaut, so they decided to lane swap. But they were a bit late in realizing the lanes were being swapped by Outsiders. So Darkseer not only missed like the first 2 waves going bottom lane, they also Lycan had a free lane at top for starters, and then they tri-lane bottom for a little bit. So Darkseer, yes, he had a really rough game. I don't blame him too much, but he didn't have like any like creeps to work with like the first 4 waves, and then at that point you just have no chance of winning your lane.
Yeah.
So already TSpirit playing a little bit of an uphill battle that when it did get to that mid to late game. Did you feel that TSpirit had a potential way in? Were there team fights they could have taken, initiations or pickoffs that could have played out better in their favor?
I feel like they tried. Like Tron Tokyo tried to go in and get the Dawn ult on top of it, but like they're just really far behind, and it feels like the Zeus is a pretty good counterplay to like the support Dawnbreaker, because she like ultied in every fight into like a Nimbus and like Zeus ult and just like disappeared
Yeah.
every single fight. It was like it was really sad to watch for the most part.
Also, like a really key part of why they couldn't come back into the game was the boost of travel. They had 2. They had one on Razor and one on Zeus, and it just meant that whenever they tried to go on someone, like I remember seeing someone get gone on top by Dawn, and then you just see the Razor TP in, and like the Darkseer's like, well, I ain't going on that, and he like runs away. The Dawn feeds, like it just completely like nullified their attempts.
Do you think Jug is a carry that would have been able to come online if you know, the Dawn maybe didn't die as often? Is he a hero that could have had that potential?
I don't think you can pick Jug in a game where the enemy has 2 counter picks personally. Like he ended up playing versus the Razor, which was very difficult, but on top of that, like what was their other counter pick to him? I forgot. Lycan, yeah, the Lycan. Okay, so they end up having 2 counter picks to him, and this is honestly how most of these early pick Jug games have gone. You saw 1 Omni Slash this game. Oh, 2, sorry, at the end. In the Rapier you got a second one, but it took him 40 minutes to press Omni Slash this game. And that's kind of like sad, you know, for the Jug player, because like it's really hard to like find these openings to get your ulti off when you pick this hero really early on in the draft. I agree Jug can be a good hero, but save it for your last picks.
Yeah, he was like playing. He was just playing to avoid the Outsiders the entire time. Like he was constantly going to Outsiders' own triangle because his was unsafe to farm, and then Outsiders would find him there and then chase him out, force him to spin TP. Then we see Outsiders smoke up and instantly run to the top side where he's like gone to try and farm on Jug, force him away from there. You know, and it's constantly this game of like back and forth. He like kept going to the triangle so much the Outsiders ended up warding their own triangle just to keep spotting him. They warded their own top jungle too. Like they were just trying to keep eyes on him, knowing he was trying to avoid them so much. And like, yeah, it was really good play from Outsiders to just like totally shut down Yotaro from farming and carrying.
I feel like you guys have pointed out such a variety of different things over the past 2 games for Outsiders. I'm going to ask you to make a very difficult choice. What do you think has been the standout thing for Outsiders? Has it been the drafting, team fights, the map movements, the warding? You know, like I said, you guys brought out a lot of different things for them, so...
All of the above?
One thing that you were like, wow, I did not know that was, you know, so good for outsiders or in their wheelhouse per se?
I think they just they all had the potential to play really well, and some of their other games it just wasn't showing that they had the whole package. But in this series, they brought it all together and just played flawlessly.
He just said all of the above.
Yeah,
in fancier words. Like,
that's
that's
why
actually...
I was like, you know what? I wasn't gonna allow it, but sure, you said it nicely. But also because I have something more important that I want to jump to, and that is our winners interview. It is gonna be with Yamich. He is joining us. Yamich, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the win. How are you guys feeling on Outsiders after defeating TSpirit?
It's feeling great. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. And actually, that's all. Just casual series that we just try to win.
Yeah, well, you guys had an amazing performance. I want to ask, how was it playing Dragon Knight as POS4, and what was the reason behind it?
We just need a good control versus Puck and good matchups. We tried just flexes, actually. And we're flexing this. Dragon Knight, it's not a hard hero to play on position mid lane or supports, and actually I just got it.
All right.
We took the Dragon Knight on position 4 yesterday, and they know about this, that we can flex.
All right, awesome,
That's
thank you.
Right. So you guys ended up losing to Navi. You lost a game to Rune Eaters, and now you 2-0 Spirit. What have you guys been focusing on to get so much better?
When we were playing versus Navi, we just, I don't know how it's described, we just not been in that game. I don't know, we just, half of our players were sick, and we just gonna be AFK in that games. After that, we just, we did a great job in clan wars, we training, we see our strats, and actually, we actually just played well versus Run Eaters. We have a bad draft in second game, but first or third game was good. And versus TSpirit, we were super ready. This guy, big boss.
Showing off.
What is your daily schedule or training schedule like as a team?
We wake up as a team, playing some pubs, playing some clan wars. After that, someone going to gym, someone to go to play basketball. And actually, our days and that's all.
Okay.
Do you play basketball as a team ever? Like who likes it the most?
GPK like basketball and gym too. Me like basketball. Maybe I take Hakoda with me, but it's all the time I maybe play with GPK. Other players just going to gym.
Fair enough.
Oh, it sounds very wholesome. Yamich, thank you so much again for joining us, and congratulations on this win.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
see
you.
ya.
Just holding the hand up.
Just don't
It's like,
hand up,
stop.
see ya. See ya. No, that was really cringe. Gosh. Anyway, so I'm just gonna quickly move along to Div 1 standings because
Oh my
when we have a
God.
look at it, it's gonna be very interesting. Your eyes aren't lying to you. It is a 4-way tie between Outsiders, TSpirit, Navi, and Bet Boom. It is insane. They are all on 4 wins, 1 loss right now. And there is only 3 spots to the major. So the upcoming matches for these 4 teams are going to be very, very important. I do know that TSpirit are coming up against Mind Games, so are Outsiders. So they both potentially have the win there. Bet Boom, Outsiders are going to be facing off. TSpirit, Bet Boom still have to face off. There's a lot. There's still a lot going on that can influence those top 4, but for right now, they are tied. How do you guys feel out of those 4? Which 3 are going to be going ahead?
Oh, that's so hard to know. 'Cause,
It is.
Originally,
Very
I
hard.
So
thought
difficult.
I thought Bet Boom was like a solved puzzle, like ban the natures, ban the visage, easy win. But people have been doing that, and while Navi did that and took advantage of them and won, other teams have done it and not won. Like they've shown that they can play, Dahak can play other heroes. He's been doing really well on them. So they're not a one-trick pony. So I think this team is like an actual contender. So I honestly have no idea.
You have to like make one team feel bad though. Like
I don't
out of the
know.
4, one of you have to be bad.
Wait, I asked you for like one thing earlier, and you're like, no, all of them. So I think Sheep was allowed to have the cop-out answer of, they're all just so good. I don't know. They're unexpected. They're forever changing, improving. These 4 teams, phenomenal. But that is going to be all from us here in the studio. There is still a Division 2 Eastern Europe game to be played. So if you're looking for some more Dota, you can hang out for that one. Otherwise, we will see you guys back in the studio in a couple days.